beautiful day of the year that I'm actually off of work. Thank God. Today, I'm going to be putting edging around the back of my backyard. It should make it look 100% better. All right, I'm back from all my errand running. I got the Suburban parked out here in the yard. Before anybody puts any comments on there, if you drive across it once, it's not going to hurt anything. Just don't try to saw the wheels. Something else. When I designed my irrigation system, I'm going to put it up there in the eye, my little playlist for my irrigation system. I set the heads to where I knew that if I don't get the truck too close to the edge, I'm not going to run over a head. There's no heads out in the middle of the yard. Look, I got a helper back here. You ready to spread some pine straw, buddy? I bet you're going to take off when I fire that edger up. So the edging I got is just a regular old Home Depot lawn edging. This you have to dig a hole for. You can get the no dig kind, but it's more expensive, and also if you have any kind of a crawling grass that has rhizomes, it will go under it. So keep that in mind. All right, I made a little doodle for y'all talking about the type of edging in relation to what type of grass you have. So you see over here, I got St. Augustine and Centipede. They have stolons. You got zoysia and Bermuda. They have stolons and rhizomes. Bluegrass just has rhizomes. And fescue and rye are a bunch type. You see I got the arrows pointing in the different directions. So your St. Aug and your Centipede, this is a poor illustration, but it has the runners that run just across the top of the ground or just barely under the ground. So you're going to want to use the dig type, but you ain't got to go down real far. It's not going to creep under it. Here's where you want to make sure you get good coverage under the ground with your zoysia and your Bermuda and your bluegrass. The zoysia and Bermuda have the little runners across the top there, just like this. They also got those rhizomes that do like this. This is how it spreads. And if you have, let's say if this was not deep enough, then them boys can go right up under there and spread right into your bed. Down here with your fescues and your rye, they're just little bunches. You know, it's just a series of little balls of grass that you want to get real close together. It's got little roots like this. You can use the no dig. You ain't got to worry about none of that unless you flop a seed over here like this. You ain't got to worry about it really encroaching on your flower beds or your pine straw or whatever. All right, so the current plan is to take this edger, and I got it set down as deep as it'll go, and I'm going to make a trench all the way around the yard, and I'm going to take my rubber mallet and I'm going to smack that lawn edging down into the little trench it makes. Let's see how that works out. I'm back out here. It's the next day. I had some struggles yesterday. The thing with that edger is I thought I was going to be slick and shoot me a nice little line with the edger and just cram that stuff down in there. It don't work. So
what the dog doing?
Hey, trying to tell people about this stuff. Hey. Anyway, like I was saying, I tried to use the edger. The edger is amazing for making a line as a guide. But then I tried to use the hoe and tried to cut a line, but then it don't go down deep enough. I had everything done from here all the way down to that second tree down there, but it didn't look right. It was all wonky, and it was trying to come up out of the ground, and this is proven to be a little bit more difficult than I originally thought. But that's okay. I'll struggle so you don't have to. But anyway, here's the meat and potatoes of this video. Check it out. I figured out you need to take a flat shovel and you need to try to cut a line as straight on the grass side as you can, right here, and then push the stuff back up. And then this edging will sit flat against that and you can backfill it on this side. Allow me to demonstrate.
All right, what I've been doing, you take a flat shovel. I want you to notice that there's a bend in the handle right here, so you want to make sure this is as flat as possible. So you're going to have to turn it kind of at an angle and try to make this like that. And then we're going to come in at an angle, and we're going to shoot it down like that. And there you go. You may have to do it a couple more times. I didn't go deep enough on that one. Beautiful. And then you end up with something like this. The more time you spend on that trench, the easier it'll be. I promise you that. All right, I've been working. Here's an update. I've gotten this far. As you can see, all I'm doing pretty much is just taking that dirt that I threw up there and backfilling on the back side of where this edging goes. Now, I wasn't as good about having the shovel at the right angle here in some spots, so I had to backfill it on the front too. As I go along, that's going to become easier. Still working right along. It's like every so often, I'm putting one of these things in, about every 8 feet. Especially where there's a curve at, like this one. See how it kind of comes down and goes around this tree right here? And then curves that way. See if I can hold the camera and do it one-handed. There we go. And straighten this thing up a little bit. Then we just go like this. Now, in hindsight, you see all this leaves and trash and stuff? It ain't that big a deal, but this would have been much easier if I would have cleaned up where I threw the dirt at before I started this project. All right, after several attempts, I finally got this thing cut. See, I had a few attempts here, kept screwing it up. Well, you want a piece like this so you can overlap it. So what I'm gonna do is take this little thing, there it goes. Do it like this. I'm gonna take this guy. You see right here, the reason why I'm doing that, right here at the joint, you got two pieces, it's double. Then I'm gonna take this guy here, and I'm gonna shoot through both of them right at this joint. It's all done, all the way around. Now it's time to put out some straw. Well, there you have it. I think it looks pretty good. Obviously, I got to do some grass work right up amongst the edge in there. But overall, I mean, like I said, it looks 100 times better. Now, I cut it off right here. I got 3 bales left. And if anybody wonders why it's so floofy, after it rains a couple times, that stuff is going to settle down and look nice. But here's where I need YouTube's help. See all this crap over here? In this area over here, I need some suggestions on what to do with it. Take a look. Now, I've thought about getting maybe some cypress mulch. I've thought about maybe getting artificial turf to put around in here, and then maybe make a little bed in the back corner with pine straw or something. But I need to figure out a way to transition it around this corner and make it look good. So drop a comment at the bottom of the video. Coming up on the lawn and landscape side of this channel, my poor garden, it needs some help. Okay, somebody, and I'm sure somebody can tell I didn't use a pre-emergent this year, and it looks, that's what all this green crap is in the zoysia. It'll be fine. We'll do a video on getting over this in the spring. When this stuff starts greening up, when the zoysia start greening up, we'll take care of that. Don't let that worry you. But anyway, over here, I have zoysia. Look right here. I have zoysia trying to come into my garden, and I need to do something about it. Look, there's some more back there. I have a plan, and I'm going to execute it on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit me with a sub and stand by for more stuff like this and other things. I got plenty of things going on around here. I'm about to go full tilt on the YouTube channel. So with all that being said, thanks for watching. Come back and see me.